Chris. We're out here down near Southampton today. Got a lovely view. Done this morning's Saturday Facebook Live session.
Yeah.
Just want to thank you now for giving me the opportunity to do this. I've been with you now for the last 3 months, taking sessions by the bag you've designed, which is a great bit of kit, which we'll go on to. Basically, today I'd like to ask you a few questions. And I would like to start off with just about yourself, because I know that's your favourite subject, right?
It is, yeah.
Just
If your favourite subject is not yourself, there's something wrong. Now, I'm from the southwest of the UK. I'll go from the military. I joined the army in 1994. Joined a regiment called the 1st Battalion, the Devonshire and Dorset Regiments, who sadly no longer exist. They're now amalgamated into the Rifles. I joined the military with a goal to be a member of the Army Physical Training Corps, which is now the Royal Army Physical Training Corps, and I achieved that in December 2003. I got badged into the Army Physical Training Corps at the time, and said they're now the Royal Army Physical Training Corps, and that's where my career took me. I went all the way to the top rank of the enlisted men and women, so I got to WO1 and left the army in March 2018. So I've nearly been out of the army now for nearly 3 years, so it's gone quick.
Yeah.
Do I miss the army? Yes. Would I recommend anyone join the army or the forces? Absolutely yes. Get some life experience, get fit, get strong,
Yeah.
take what the army give you and take that out to be a better person than in civilian street. I've had some amazing times. I've had some traumatic times, love lost, all that sort of stuff that comes with it, but it's all life experience.
Yeah. Sounds good. It's a long time. So obviously within that period, the idea of the battle bag came into your head, and you thought, I'm going to do well. Before it even had a name, you had an idea. Just tell us about that, where it come from, and where did it come from?
I served for 2 to 3 years with probably one of the greatest infantry regiments, guards regiments that the British Army's had or does have, and that's the Grenadier Guards. And then deployed to Op Herrick 10. I believe it was Op Herrick 10 in late 2009, coming back in April 2010. And when we had the brief from the chain of command, it was that our task was to push the flet, which pushing the flet was the front line of enemy troops. So we're pushing the enemy troops back, and we're holding compounds. Now, what wasn't lost on me is the fact that yes, you can do all the fight, you can go forward, you can hold the ground and hold the compounds, but what do you do when you're in the compounds, and how do you keep fit? So I wrote a book called the Operational Fitness Guide. Upper body strength. I didn't concentrate on legs because I was more worried about people not being able to react to enemy fire. So, and your legs got a bit of enough of workout when you're marching around and patrolling. So yeah, the Operational Fitness Guide come into view, and then obviously going out there, using my own guide myself and using my own imagination of how to get fit. It's nothing new.
Yeah.
I just put pen to paper, gave it a funky name. Yeah. And it took off. It was a part of Army policy for a while. I'm not sure if they still use it now. I think they have. The PT Corps very professional with it. They've taken that on and driven it on forward.
Yeah. So where did the solution kind of come from then?
Yeah. So the fitness equipment was coming out, as it does from replens. And if you went to any of the bases, there'd be fitness equipment there. You got all the brilliant fitness equipment. But what I wanted to do was to design something that somebody could take with them.
Yeah.
And something that you'd be able to take up to 25 kilos, 30 kilos, empty it out, roll it up, put it in your kit and go off again. And I was training with, I won't say the name of the bag, I was training with a bag.
Yeah.
And the bags, and it's no disrespect to any of the manufacturers, they're not designed for battlefields. They're not. You want to design something for a battlefield, you make sure you use battlefield fabrics and equipment, and it's tried and tested. And the best person to try and test equipment like that is somebody who's been there and experienced, an arduous training condition. And we were using one of the bags that split. I grabbed hold of some sandbags, put some ratchet straps around it, and that was my light bulb moment.
So that there was the first kind of battle bag,
yeah,
kind of prototype.
The sandbag with some ratchet straps pushed around it, picked it up, and there was the light bulb moment for me.
Is that that point you knew?
Yeah, at that point now I knew.
You're onto something.
Yeah, and then oddly enough, the next one was, and you're probably going to laugh, I had the idea about what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
And I was sitting there, cleaning my weapon, and I rolled out my tool roll.
Okay, yeah.
And I looked inside, and that was the next stage. Came back, I had some CAD drawings drawn up, and then I went and approached a professional fitness company.
Yeah. I love the story behind that, from the ratchet strap sandbag to what you've got now, which kind of leads me to my next question, was where are you at now with the battle bag? What's it
Yeah.
at?
So we've now got manufacturing. We've now got an absolutely, serious investor, which blew me away, to be honest, because I knew I had something since lockdown. COVID-19 has knocked the fitness industry. It's a seismic shift.
Yeah.
You do not need to go to a gymnasium.
Yeah.
Unless you're a professional athlete, unless you're a bodybuilder,
Yeah.
you do not have to go to a gymnasium anymore. You don't have to pay gymnasium subscriptions. You can buy a piece of functional training equipment that you can take with you anywhere in the world and work with it and get given the tools. And that's what we've done. That's what we've done with this. And yourself, you've been involved.
Absolutely, yeah.
We have invented a piece of fitness equipment that you can take anywhere in the world, can put it in your luggage, take up to 25 kilos, anywhere in the world. You get the inserts, you protect the bag, and put it in the washing machine.
Yeah. Yeah.
We've got 35 workouts, even 45 workouts actually.
I mean, I love it. I go, Canada, get deployed a few places in my job role, and I believe the bag weighs, 1.5 kilograms?
Yeah.
I just stick it in the bottom of the box, my bag, and wherever I'm going,
Yeah.
go out and fill up the chambers and just do my exercise, collapse it and head off.
And being an ex-soldier, it's not geared towards the military, but it is in line with the APTS, the Army Physical Training System.
Yeah.
We are on a roll. We're selling to boot camps. We've got GT Fitness, Army Fit with Paulino Ford and North. We've got TACWorks in Germany. This is only the start for Battle Bag. The education, the ambassador program. We've got so much going on. And this is a veteran-owned company. Serving soldiers represent us. We're on the runway, and we're just about to take off.
Yeah.
And things are exciting. We've got patent protection in the main places we need it. IP protection in the places that we need it. There's diet plans coming. There's battle bag bodies coming. We've got all sorts going down. It's an exciting time to be around, mate.
I'm seeing it happen now. I'm loving it, having the time to take these sessions on Saturday, and now I know about really the history of the battle bag and where it's come from. It makes it a little bit more special knowing that this idea was made on a quite a punchy tour. Halfway through your career, and you are where you are now, doing well. You've left the army. You're doing well for yourself, and you've got something to show for it.
My tip to anybody who's going to watch this: surround yourself with successful people.
Yeah.
If you dream small, you'll grow small.
Yeah.
Dream big, you'll grow big.
Yeah.
And that's it, mate. Really.
Yeah. Proof's in the pudding.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much, Chris. Anyway, for giving me the opportunity and let me ask you these questions.
No worries, mate.
Wish you all the best for your future.
Mate, it's a pleasure, and we'll be working together very shortly again. Cheers, mate.